everybody, just a quick one today because there's not actually all that much to tell you or show you, but I did want to keep you updated and not leave you ages without a video. I've been to the orthodontist quite a few times in the last 10 days to 2 weeks, but very short appointments of just 5-10 minutes, just swapping an elastic from here to there, not really doing all that much, so it would have been boring for me to, film videos after every single appointment, because it would have just been, he put this elastic here and that's it. So basically what we've been doing is moving the midline over. If you remember, my teeth were still slightly off center. Now we've finally achieved the midline that I needed. So my teeth are properly centered now. And that means that he can now get to work on rotating the crooked teeth that are over on this side, and then pushing back the front four to correct my overbite. I do have something interesting to show you, which I'll show you now, which he put on my last appointment. He calls it an 8 ligature, and it's basically wire that zigzags under, over, what was that? Under, over, between brackets, if you know what I mean. So I'm going to show you now, and what it does is basically holds all the teeth in place so they can settle. So I'll show you that. He put that over here. So he's holding all of these teeth in place at the moment because they're exactly where they should be, whilst we're still working on this side, which needs to remain more mobile. So at the moment I have an elastic going from here to the rotated tooth. We're trying to pull the rotated tooth over to where it should be. It has banked on the other tooth, as he calls it, but I've noticed that it's kind of tipped, it's not moved over straight. And if you remember, the root on this tooth kind of sticks out a little bit and is very close to the surface of my gum, and I haven't noticed any improvement in that either since it's moved over. So I'm not sure how he's planning on correcting, this tooth in general, but I'm sure he has some funky gadgets or something he can attach to it that will turn it around and untip it and all of that kind of thing. So yeah, that's more or less it. I'm obviously very happy that now my teeth are centered, because that's a big chunk of the work out of the way, and now we can work on the really exciting bits, which are getting everything straightened up. Hopefully in 2 months I'll be done. That's what I'm hoping anyway. My teeth are moving extremely fast, he says, so that's always a good sign. Since swapping over to the outer braces, even more so than before, they were already moving very well for somebody of my age, but since moving to the regular braces, he said the movement's been even quicker. So, and I could see that myself as well. Even though the braces are on the front now, you can still see the movement quite well, because they're not as big as my old ones were back when I was 16. So back when I was 16, I couldn't see any movement. I mean, that was partly due to the fact there was basically none because my orthodontist was rubbish. But, they were really bulky braces and they were all metal and everything, so it made it really hard to see what was going on. But basically, when he made the switch to the regular braces, this tooth, my lateral incisor, I believe they call it, moved over on its own, which was absolutely fantastic. I think I mentioned that in my video. So then he was able to grab this one, the incisor, and pull that over to fill the space, and within 2 hours of him putting the elastic on, it had shot over. It was crazy. I even sent him a message by WhatsApp with a picture of my teeth saying, look at the movement already, and he couldn't believe it. So that's why I've had a series of short but very frequent appointments recently, because he's been able to move from this tooth to that tooth to that tooth very fast. So that's all good. Obviously, you can't rush these things. If there's no movement, then there's no movement, and we'll just have to try something else, because you wouldn't want to, overwhelm your gum or your tissues by putting too much pressure on your teeth, and that can't be good. That's never good. But yeah, that's basically it. I'm really happy with my progress at the moment. It's all moving along really smoothly and rapidly, as I've said, so can't complain really. Still getting used to, having the outer braces. they don't bother me. I'm not as conscious of them as in when I'm around people. I don't try to hide them or anything like that, but I'm still sort of, I'm very conscious of the fact that they push my top lip out, and I do feel a bit ducky. But, you know, that can't be helped, and I am getting used to it. It's just different. Anyway, so that's all from me. I will be back with another video very soon. Oh, actually, before I go, I'm forgetting about the lower. My last appointment was slightly longer. He changed my wire along the bottom, because if you look at the leveling on my bottom teeth, it's slightly slanted, and over here they're higher, over here they're lower. And basically what he has done is fitted the bottom wire eccentrically, he calls it, because basically the normal wires are lower at the front and then they go up towards the back and then down again for your bite. So what he's done is fit it wonky, so that basically it's going down over here and then up over here and then down again, so as to push these up and push these down and level everything out. Obviously that was quite sore for a couple of days, because that's a lot of pushing and pulling on your teeth, but nothing out of the ordinary, paracetamol and whatever, and it's fine after a couple of hours. Well, at first it's fine after a couple of hours, but it does ache over a few days, you know. But that's to be expected, and it's fine. I'm fine. So yeah, I'll be back with another video probably in like a week, 10 days or something like that, and I'll keep you guys updated as always. So thanks for watching. Ended up not being quite so short as I thought it would be, but yeah, hope this is helpful, and as always, any questions, let me know. And thank you for everybody who has been sending me questions and commenting and things. It's really, really nice to know that my videos are helping you guys, and that you find them encouraging. I've had some really sweet messages from a lot of people, and you guys are great. So thank you for watching. Bye.